All right. It's not a trading video today. Thought I'd do something different, try out different types of videos. This video is gonna be like a motivational, just like get your head straight type video. Um, I've had it's gonna sound corny, right? But I've had a good amount of things on my mind. I kind of want to get off my chest. Um, just in general, and hopefully somebody that's watching this can relate and kind of, I don't know, better themselves, if that makes sense. Um, Start off. It's 2026. I have my notes. I'm looking down at my notes of what I want to talk about. So, it's 2026. It's the new year. Everybody's like, new year, new me. But in reality, 80% of the people that say that fail, right? I don't want to be we're all going to be statistics at the end of the day. This is how I view the world. We're all statistics, right? We're all numbers. Did you pass the test? Yeah, you're 10% that passed the test. Did you make the team? No, you didn't. Oh, you're the 30%, whatever, right? Um so yeah, the 80% of the people that fail, that's a number off the top of my head. You don't want to be that. You want to be that 20%, right? You want to better yourself. You want to really live up to a standard that you want to set yourself. You want to make your parents proud, of course. Like, I look at my mom and I'm like, damn, like she's sacrificing pretty much her life to make mine better, right? Think about that. Your parents, your mom, your dad, doesn't matter your financial situation, they're sacrificing their life, right? If you think about it, their life came up until let's say 25, they had you, everything kind of stopped for them, right? You're the main priority. Um, I'm very appreciative of it, even though let's be honest, right? Sometimes we're gonna be annoyed by our parents, we're gonna talk back, right? All that good stuff that happens. It's just a part of life. Even if I talk back to my parents, I'll look back at it, I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm wrong and I gotta change something. Make something feel better. So yeah, change. Dude, I'm so bad at this, but change. Um I'm gonna talk about some things I want to change in my life. Um I want to get closer to God. I haven't been really in touch with all that good like that good energy. I haven't really been I don't know, just keeping up with my religion. I feel like I've kind of gotten distant and it's kind of just losing myself in just not knowing who I really really am. I know who I am, but I feel like if I get closer to God, I'm gonna have I feel like I'm gonna have some kind of warmth in my chest that's gonna tell me everything's gonna be okay. So if I'm in a hard time, I kind of just thug it out. I'll put my head down. I don't know. It's weird. I just thug it out, but I feel like with God in my life, I could really kind of turn to him, say "Hey man, shit's real right now," and so on. So hopefully you guys can find a figure um, that you like to look up to, somebody that makes you feel warm, somebody that makes you feel safe, that can really support you if you really think about it. Are you stressed about work, school? Turn to God and say, God, I understand work and school and stuff like that. And you talking to him is going to really, in reality, make you think about it from a kind of third person perspective. What is going wrong? what is going right, and how can you navigate and change around these circumstances. That's how I like to view it. All right, finished that kind of topic. Um, Another thing, new year, everybody wants to go to the gym. I've been going for 2 years, and look, I'm telling you that I was so skinny, bro. I was so self conscious about being skinny. I was skinnier than I am now, right? So everybody's like, I want to go to the gym now. Nothing wrong with it. But are you going to keep that promise? I'd say again, not a lot of people do. Go to the gym first month, second month they go a little less, third month they go 2 weeks out of the two, or geez, 2 weeks out of the four, then 1 week out of the four, and then they're not there. So if you do decide to go to the gym, right? Because now I can't imagine my life without the gym, which is crazy to say. Because 2, 3 years ago, I would have been like, gym, I feel like I'm gonna get judged. You're not gonna get judged. I went to LA Fitness the first 2 years, and I thought I was gonna get judged there. Dude, everybody's so nice. People your age, adults, they're there to do their own thing, do their own workout. But guess what? There's some nice people that will actually be there to help you. I remember I was doing like tricep push down. I didn't have like proper form, right? It was like my first couple months. He's like literally a kid like my age, jacked as hell. He's like, hey man, I noticed that you're on doing like proper form. I don't want you to hurt yourself, right? That like kind of like genuine interaction kind of made me think like, it's not that bad. I kind of want to make myself like that, right? I see people at my gym now. I mean, I go to a more, you could say like, not intense, but more like advanced gym. Shout out Iron Revolution. But yeah, nah, yeah, if I see somebody like doing something improper that could like hurt themselves, I'll step in. I'll say like, hey man, I just noticed that you aren't doing something like with the proper form. I just don't want you to hurt yourself. Pretty much the same thing that kid said to me. My point is, take the gym as an example. Use that as an example to set your life up. Ready? You're gonna go to the gym, right? New year. You haven't went to the gym 2025. You're gonna go this year 2 times a week. I'm gonna go Monday and Thursday. All right, 2 times a week. Just something to get you going, right? Something to get you motivated to look forward to during the week. That's 1 month. Second month. If this is you and you need to go in like increments and slightly increase it, no problem with that. Then after 2 weeks, I'm gonna go 3 times a week and 4 times. I used to go 6 times a week to the gym, burnt myself out, didn't go for a month and a half, and then I pretty much started from zero. Right, that was my first year. Um, Now I go like 5 times a week, but I have like a break in between, and yeah. So don't burn yourself out. If you are trying to do that, just take it in increments, and yeah. Um, all right, this one's gonna be a little interesting topic, right? I'm gonna be exposing myself a little bit. So right now I have written down girls. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I've never had a girlfriend, never had a first kiss. Does it suck? I mean, here's the thing. I see kids my age in high school and all that. They're doing all that good stuff, drinking, partying it up. Nope, like I don't care what you do, right? As long as you don't force it on me. Do your own thing, bro. Like you're chill, I'm chill, like whatever. Then I see like everybody's like having girlfriends and all that and like posting and I'm like, damn, like I kind of just like want somebody like just to talk to, like my age, just to talk to, just to, like hang out. And I don't know. Yeah, like I said, haven't had a first kiss, haven't had like no girlfriend, nothing. I mean, looking at it from like a third person perspective, I mean, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, you know? Everybody has their own time. And I'm kind of at peace with it. Um, and I just think that if you're thinking about the same thing, you shouldn't be like concerned, right? Um, hmm, trying to think. Yeah, like you shouldn't be concerned. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you're in high school. Like I'm a senior right now. I'm gonna go to college literally this year. It's crazy to say, but this year I'm going to college. Um, I'm not trying to like hate, but like majority of these relationships, they're gonna end, bro. Like, yeah, high school love, high school teen love, whatever, right? Guess what? I missed out on it, I guess. I don't know what I missed out on exactly, but I missed out on it. Uh but at the end of the day, shit's gonna break up. It's kind of like I guess sad to say, but from my perspective, I've never had that type of relationship where I could actually like speak on like being broken up, but that's gonna happen pretty much senior year. What? Your girl's gonna go to ASU as a nursing major, and you're gonna be in freaking like let's say like MIT doing your mechanical engineering, right? Like you guys have your different paths. Everybody's gonna go along with their life. And at the end of the day, my mom says this phrase in Russian, so it's gonna sound like a little weird. Uh, for every pot, there's its own lid, right? So for every person in this world, there's gonna be somebody there to kind of cover that pot, right? This is you, you're the pot, this is the lid, this is the girl. Right? You guys are gonna kind of synchronize, collaborate. And yeah. Um Also, I think so 2 years ago, I liked this girl a lot. She didn't know it. My parents didn't know it. The only person that knew it was my sister, right? Thank God she kept that shit a secret. I can't believe she still did. But no, I like this girl a good amount. She I don't know, she was just amazing. But I didn't take action, right? If you don't take action, what's gonna happen? Nothing. Um, yeah, it was. I don't know. Every time I saw her, I was like, damn, one day, right? That one day never came. You know why? Because I didn't take action. So I found out like she was like leaving like this like little like club, not club thing. It was like she used to dance. My sister danced with her, and I found out like she was like leaving, right? Like the place. So I was like, shit, I lost my chance, right? It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm walking around with my cousin, like in my community. I'm like, I'm gonna text her, right? So nervous too. I text her, I'm like, yo, you wanna hang out? She's like, IDK, no, right? I was like, damn. But guess what? Do I still like her? She looks good, but like, whatever, right? Um, that's the worst that could happen, bro. I experienced it too many times to like count, but it's just like, no, right? You don't get a job. Oh well, guess what? You're gonna go back in Indeed and keep scrolling, find that minimum wage job. Gotta wipe my nose. Ugh. You're gonna find that minimum wage job, work your ass off. You're gonna get that car. You're gonna get that watch. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get the pape, right? So that was it for girls. Life. Um, I've had a weird kind of thought on life because we all live to die. What that means is that What that means is that like with the crazy chance that we were born, it was like what, like one in like 400 trillion or some shit like that. We are probably the luckiest beings, the like luckiest conscious things on Earth, possibly in the universe. If so, in the universe, we are. I can even like. There's no words to describe how lucky we are to experience life. Like, look, I'm touching the camera right now. I'm if you really think about it, like what your fucking dog is gonna touch your camera and like really embrace it. Like I'm touching my camera right now, right? We are the only people that could compensate the value of life, tangible objects, money, love, hate, anger, happy. We're the only people that can really value um all these different non-physical things that a lot of people take for granted, and it's kind of sad to see in this world, you know, with everything going on, all this crazy stuff, wars, freaking like threats, economies crashing or whatever. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about like how we as a society need to really shape this world into a better place. Because guess what? Once we die, I pray that there's a heaven, right? Once we die, you don't know what's gonna happen, right? And that's one thing I'm like really scared about. But there's only one way to find out, and that shit's guaranteed. You're not out outrunning it. Um, so yeah, you're here to die. Um, so live while you can. Very grim, but mindset. So to end this video off, my little quickie talks. To end this video off, I want you to take a notebook out, write down three things. Just three simple things. Ready? One big goal that you want to achieve in 2026. I want to hit a new gym PR. I want to gain weight, lose weight, like a significant amount, not like 5 pounds, right? Unless that is significant for whoever. Um, One big goal. Incremental goals, as in like for me, day trading, right? I want to become profitable. That takes steps throughout the months, throughout the days. I'm going to be back testing, going to be paper trading, posting YouTube videos, fundeds, all that. So that's like an incremental goal I like to view. You could say like just going to the gym, um, making music, making more music, posting more YouTube videos, making more art, going on more runs, uh, running for longer distances, all that. And the third thing, the third thing is just it's gonna be like a couple, but like three. That's sound the The third thing could be a couple things. It could just be like something you're grateful for, something you are like just happy about, like I'm grateful for like a roof over my head, food on my plate, money. Like literally, I'm talking. It's not a joke. Money, because guess what? Not everybody has money. Not everybody has a car. Not everybody has bikes. Not everybody has shoes. Not everybody has the chance that you have to live this life. Because guess what? Guess what? You're the only one that can make a change in your own life. And if you don't, just forget about it, bro. Because if you don't take initiative, you're not going to see anything that comes in return. If you don't go to that career fair, if you don't study for that test, if you don't freaking day trade, like, or like start day trading, I should say, if you want to, if you don't start going to the gym, if you don't ask that girl out, if you don't say thank you to your parents, it it's just like take initiative, and yeah, I this was a very longer video than I thought it would take, but guess what? I don't care. And yeah. So hopefully I'll be making more videos like this. Moral of the story is take initiative. Um, and yeah, I might make another video tomorrow before work, you know, a quick little like 5-minute video. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but yeah, I'm gonna I guess start incorporating motivational YouTube videos into my little trading videos, trading channel, because I really think that you get information, let's say from adults, right? You're gonna watch like freaking some motivational YouTuber who is 30, 25, right? And there are some that are like like my age, right? 17, 18, 19, all that. But they're all talking about Miami, GTRs, I feel like, money. Uh I want to talk about really the good stuff, you know? Literally. I told the internet a story of me getting rejected pretty much. I mean, there's more to it, but maybe it should be for another video. I don't know. Um, yeah, I told the internet that. So, yeah, hopefully we could get more real on this channel than just trading. So yeah, I'm gonna literally be uploading this like in 10 minutes. Thank you for watching, you know. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. You could comment, share this video. I don't care. Um, save it if you want to watch it back. Did expect it to be shorter, but yeah, hopefully I'll get better at talking. So stay blessed.